I think it's hard to speak about that in this moment because we need to be excited and confident. But we already know the problems. There's a lot of things that we need to change in our club, the way we do everything during the week in Carrington, the recruitment, the academy. I think we need to improve. So it's hard to point one thing, and that will not be solved by winning a cup. So I think I will say it again. For me, we have bigger things to deal with to put this club back to the top. Tomorrow, it will be important for us, for our fans. That feeling of winning can help us to have the strength to do every job that we have to do it. And that's it. So we have a lot to do in our club, not just winning tomorrow, but tomorrow will be massive for us and our fans.
En lo medio.
En el medio. El primer grupo, no el segundo.
I don't know. I know that in this kind of club, also in Tottenham, but especially Manchester United, is strange because you have some coaches that loses some games and they are sacked. It's hard to explain. I think people see what we are trying to do. I think people see that sometimes I'm thinking more in the club than in myself. People understand, especially the board, understand that we had a lot of issues that in the context is really hard. So I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain how the fans like me in this moment. So it's hard to explain. I will try to prove myself to the fans, to the board, but I don't have an explanation for you. But again, I think is a good thing for me. I'm never worry about that. That is a part of being a coach. And the most important thing, I know what I'm doing. And I explain everything. Again, before, when we start, I explain about the storm. I explained all the problems that we have to the board. So I was so clear. I explained that I will not change my idea. So they know they cannot say one thing that I said to get the job and then I changed my mind. It was the opposite. I think the board can understand that, the fans can understand that, but we will reach a moment that we have to win no matter what. So I don't have an explanation for that.
Acaba de entrar a la cancha, está atrás del fondo, está sucio ahora mismo.
It's very important that I think the manager is being very clear with that. We want to be at the top of everything, not only the Europa League, not only the Premier League. We want to be at the top of the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, everything we are involved. This club needs to be fighting for everything we have ahead of us. Obviously, knowing that it's not always possible to be in the finals, it's not always possible to be winning trophies. But our aim and our goal has to be always to be until the end of the competitions, fighting for the possibility of winning trophies, and that's what we want. Tomorrow we have a big chance in a competition where our aim since the beginning of the season was being in Bilbao on the final, and everything we have to focus is that we have a big game, a big final, and a big opportunity to get a silver there.
Yeah, of course it's a frustration. I think when you play for this club, you want to win every football match. And this season we've been far too inconsistent. We haven't won enough in the Premier League. It's not been good enough. We know that. The Europa League has been different. We've performed at a high level. And we have proven again this season that we can beat anybody. So, no, I'm sure next season we will improve an awful amount, a full pre-season. And as players, we are looking forward to that. But we've got a big game tomorrow night, and that's first and foremost. And it's a special night. It's a special occasion. And we've prepared well the last few days, and it's one that we're looking forward to.
Europa Ligako finalaren koloreek San Mameseko
The guy with the phone.